Hey guys, it's Emers, and today we're going to be playing Time, Gentlemen, Please. It's the sequel to Been There, Dan That, so we're going to just start this up right now. Previously on Been There, Dan That. Ben. I'm sorry, Dan. The television aerial's broken. Dan. We're gonna miss Magnum PI. That ain't gonna happen. No, we've been abducted by aliens. We'll just have to adventure our way home, old school style. Phew, home at last. You two are no aliens. You're us from the future. We saw through your nefarious scheme while you were keeping us busy. You brainwashed the world into worshipping you in the present so you could rule the future. That's really fast. But now you're operating on an obsolete timeline. You don't exist anymore. Oh no. 2 weeks later. Well, Dan, here we are again. So where's this warehouse that future us dressed to look like a spaceship then? Should be right at the end of this street. Let's go. Okay, right click to change walk to top bar up here. Okay. To look at, to interact, talk to, use Dan. Walk to. Okay, we got the top bar. Whoa, I left all the neato junk I pilfered on our last adventure back at the flat. You did what? Can't see I'll be needing any dead man's hands on this adventure. Well, no. But what about the crowbar or the lighter? Very good point, Dan. They're pretty useful, surely. Well, I think I know what I'm doing. We won't have to pull any planks down. Or light any fuses again, surely. We'll be fine. I really doubt this, but okay. Oh. Yes, use examine. No, that's just options. Save load. Okay, cool. And that, by the way. We're going right to the warehouse at the end of the road. Alright, let's walk on down. Dan, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like it needs our handprints. According to city records, this building was hired out under our names. I, for one, certainly don't remember hiring out a warehouse. So it must have been us from the future what done it. Thanks, Sherlock. May have killed off the human race. But at least watching all the seasons of Magnum PI from start to finish has honed your razor-sharp detective abilities. Hey, hey, hey. You were the one that insisted that all 162 episodes were screened. Back to back on BBC One with wee breaks. As our first act as glorious leaders. Oh my word. And the Murder, She Wrote crossover. To be fair, that was a Brillo first act as rulers of the planet. The only minor flaw being that the world was so brainwashed into worshipping us that they forgot to do anything else while we were glued to the goggle box. Whoopsie-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy indeed, Ben. 6 billion people on the planet. Are they all dead? And they starve to death while we're watching an enjoyable blend of 80s comedy and action drama. we definitely need to go back in time and stop ourselves from ever gaining power. Oh, my word. Well, now we found the place. It'll be simple. We get in, find any leftover time travel equipment, and go back in time to stop future us from abducting past us and causing this dystopian nightmare of a future. But how do we get inside? Our hands. Well, we do this, and Dan, get your hand on the other one. Thank you. What a team. Adventuring is easier than I thought. When can I do some more? Well, don't get ahead of yourself. I'll keep an eye out for any more hand panels, light switches, or Chucky eggs for you. Alright, well, a crowbar looks like it's could be useful right now already. Traveling through that cow was an uncomfortable enough ride the first time. Now it's dead. I can't imagine it's worth the effort. Maybe there's a superhero through there, whose power is reanimating the dead. And another whose special talent is reversing brainwashing. Then we wouldn't have to go back in time to fix everything. They're still dead. Well, but I guess reanimate, and then all their superpowers were shit, remember? Oh yeah. Besides, there's no electricity to keep the dimension portal running. Without people around to burn coal and turn it into lightning or whatever. Damn this dystopian future. It's riddled with problems. That's what dystopian mean. Who knew we'd turn out to be both evil and inept? Alright, well, let's, doors jam shut pretty tightly, and without door handle technology, I won't be able to open it too easily. Aw, you don't think it's going to be some sort of puzzle, do you? I'm afraid it might well be, chum. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, let's get down here. I can't pull it out by hand. It's in pretty deep, and it's bent. Are we allowed to make bent jokes? No, it's sexist. Oh, okay. Your special skills, acrobatics, right, Dan? Nope, my special skills are coding computer games. Occupying a different physical space to you. And stuff you don't want to do. In that case, forget it. What if I do that myself? I can't get those boards off. They're nailed in tight. This bottom one might be a goer, though, if only I had the right tool. I'm a right tool. You're always saying. That you are, buddy. Okay, so what if you acrobat through? Can you? No. Okay. Is there anything more to the right of the cow? I don't remember. No? Okay, I don't see any obvious tools. What about this? I can't go through there anymore. All the power went off after everyone died, and that seems to have shut down the dimension hopping portal. And it's boarded up. Yes, and it's boarded up. With those boards in place, we're going nowhere. Right. Is that the same thing? No. That is the same discussion. No. Okay, let's not have that conversation again. Yep, thank you. Be massively weird. What if I stand? Let's puzz our way out of here. see. Oh, maybe... Can you get that nail out? I had to click the actual nail. I thought the board was fine. Not without the right tool, I'm afraid. Didn't I just... Okay. Okay. This hidden room seems jammed shut. What about you? Doors of this nature. I'm an accident waiting to happen. You sure are. Okay. Am I just blind right now? I don't see anything unless I can... No, see, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, thank you. Elevator. What can we do with the elevator? Maybe there's something inside it? Oh boy, I hope this works so we can go in the lift again. Are you kidding? I only just got that stupid tune out of my head from last time. Ah, and then that falls and we can get it out, maybe? Oi! We've already reduced the human race by 6 billion. I'd appreciate it if you didn't reduce it by one more. By dropping me through trapdoors and harpooning me with lift arrows. As long as you don't complain me to death, it's a deal. Alright. There we go. Ah, it's nice to be carrying something around in my pockets again. Even if it does make me look like I've got a big pointy erection. Alright. Get the nail out with it. Arrow's too big to lever that nail out. Really? Yep. I have plenty of experience using lift arrows to get nails out of boards. What? And I can tell just by looking that this lift arrow won't do the job. Ah, that's right. I'd forgotten about your summer job in the lift arrow nail removal factory. Is that sarcasm? Great days, those. No, that was not sarcasm. But we can wedge the door open maybe instead. It's gonna slam open. We're almost gonna kill Dan again. Grr. Door opened. No one killed. I'm getting better at this. Let's go in. Ta-da! I bet they hid spare time travel equipment in the secret room. Okay, smart guy. Assuming they did, and that we can find it, how are we going to stop future us from abducting recent past us? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. They could only teleport us once they tricked us into sticking a coat hanger out the window, right? Right? So if we stop coat hangers from being invented, they'll never be able to abduct us. Or we could just fix the air. Brilliant! Let's get searching. No, no, no! Sounds so bad. There are no buttons or handles or anything, okay. Only those 5 red lights. There's something else around here that will reveal that panel's purpose. No. I don't normally mind picking stuff up off the floor, but when there's a nice clean one to be had, instead I'll go for that one. Every time. I mistook for an alien and looked like a proper Charlie. Hee hee, that was great. Yeah, hilarious. Oh! Ooh, one of those keypad jobbies. In the future we get all sophisticated. Right? What about it? Hey Dan, what do you think the code's likely to be? It's yourselves, So, what code would we use if we were us in the future? We don't want to go getting it wrong in case there's some sort of booby trap. I'll just put in 4444. Okay. Oh, whatever. Would you look at that? Almost killed Dan again. He didn't say anything about it. And just stared at it angrily. This must be one of their time travel sticks. Looks like some sort of shitty plastic prototype model. Now all we need to do is go back in time and stop coat hangers from ever being invented. Everything's going to be just fine. Two weeks later. 1945. Oh my gosh, what in the world? So Dan und Ben, wie meet again. Oh bollocks. Zombie Cow Studios presents... Please, time, gentlemen, please. Starring themselves. I've never trusted you, Hitler. Stupid double-crossing Nazis. I can't believe we didn't see this coming. You have something of mine, yeah? Where have you hidden it? We don't know what you're talking about, Adolf. You stole from my men an important artifact. The golden coat hanger of doom, yeah? It is a very special coat hanger with very special powers. Even with an army of robo-dino Nazi clones under your control, you're still an inept occultist. Not going to tell me, eh? What shall I do for you? Give us some free cake, then bugger off to Germany. Oh, certainly. Anything else? We'd also like a really fast car. That'd be great too. This is 1945. There are no fast cars. Oh yeah, that's right. There's still those little brum shit ones. Oh well, forget this. Let's go back a step to where we had the cake and you leaving. No, just those two would be fine, I think. Just the cake and the burgering off, please. I think you underestimate exactly how much money I have invested here. Okay, also we'd like some sort of apology. For everything. And say it like you mean it. I am not sorry. That is why I'm allowed to be so evil. Is there anything else you would like that doesn't compromise my evilness? Besides the cake and me buggering back off to Germany. What about a funny little dance? I do not do a funny little dancing. Fair enough. Let's go back to when we had your cake and buggering off again. Fine. Actually, I don't think this plan is very fair on you. I mean, what are you getting out of it? Not very much, that's for sure. Oh, really, you think? Yeah, let's go back to thinking up plans for what to do with us. Sorry about all this. I'm sure we'll nail it eventually. My word. How about... let us go. You're making a joke, yeah. I will not let you go. Just let me reach in my jacket pocket and pull out this futuristic purple stick thing. Move 1 inch and I'll have my Nazi robot dinosaur shoot you where you stand. In the back, no less. My hands are up, look! Up, up, up! Not moving! Glad to hear it. Go on, let's go and we'll be really quiet, never bother you again. Sounds like a good idea. Promise? Promise. 999. I would never be able to live with the idea of you two out there potentially plotting against me. I need you somewhere I can keep an eye on you. We'll have to think of something else. What about... wait, we've changed our minds about being good guys and want to be evil Nazis like you instead. Ah, really? Well, that would be most helpful. Can I be a Velociraptor Nazi, please? Being a Nazi doesn't mean you get turned into a dinosaur, you know. Aw, does it? 9. Being a Nazi is just about evil and racism and shooting people. The dinosaurs are just an efficient and scary-looking workforce. Oh, shame. So I'd have to be some sort of human Nazi? That would work for me. Wait, let's try this again. And say, can I be a part-time Nazi? You know, like the Territorial Army. I could be a Nazi on weekends and bank holidays. And the rest of the time I'm being a good guy. Sorry, it is all or nothing with us. Oh wait, this plan will never work. I'll never convince you. Let's go back to thinking up plans. Agreed. Stand here, wait it out. I would love to. But I'm meeting with the Nazi shareholders at 11. Wait, you have shareholders? Yeah, shareholders in Hitler & Co. Nazis Inc. You can't clone an army of robot dinosaurs without a little capital, you know. You tootle off to your meeting, we'll wait here till you get back. And leave you to escape. Ha! No chance. Lock us up and throw away the key? I would love to, but all my jails are full. Too many disobedient British in this country. We don't mind sharing. We make great roomies. Colonel Eisenbauer, are there any large cells with space for these 2 British scum? Ja, Herr Hitler. Plenty of room in detention cell 1138. They can bunk up with old man Eccles. Brilliant. That sounds like a plan for us. Take us away and lock us up. Once we're in a cell, you'll stop watching our every move, right? Don't. Leading to potential for escape? Don't broadcast it. Well, you cannot be watched around the clock. This much is true. But you'll be in the Tower of London, which is a pretty strong judgment. There is no escape. We'll take our chances, thanks. To the Tower of London with us. Alrighty. We are in the Tower of London. What are you doing out of your chains, Eccles? Nothing, Ironjaw. That is Air Colonel Eisenbauer to you. Are you trying to escape? No, not me. I just sort of slipped out. You haven't been feeding me. What is this? What is this here on the floor? Nothing, just dandruff. Yeah, you seem to have metallic dandruff. Tell me, old man. What are you hiding behind your back? Me? Hiding? Nothing. I do not believe you. Show me, or you will be shot. Is that some sort of rasp? I think it might be, now you mention it. Yes. You have been using it to file down these metal bars, yeah? I may have been, in an attempt to escape. Then you will be executed. Outside. We will shoot you in the cock. We will show what happens when we are disobeyed. No, please! That sounds horrible. That sounds like a horrible, horrible imprisonment. Okay. Oh. Goodness me, that wasn't very funny. That's it. This is just getting silly. We've got robot Nazi dinosaurs running around the place. Hitler's on the verge of ruling Great Britain. And Magnum P.I. is being played by Harrison Ford. What? Even though it's only 1945, I can't help but feel that trying to stop Coathangers from existing wasn't the best way to go about stopping us from becoming fascist dictators. I would agree. True, Coathangers will find a way. Alright guys, thanks for watching the first episode. Sorry it was so long, it was a pretty long intro. And we'll be back though with more Time Gentlemen Please.